Yo, his looming work as the future, too new to be served at the Louvre as food for the nerds, not their computers, human as words, and also music as cool herc, but not as crucial his blues work to parse confusedly through the early hours of a Tuesday, shooting Jupiter's power into his veins. A decent rapper, the best ever, in a red sweater ahead of everyone, pushing a futuristic elegance, speaking as Don Cheadle, a groovy freedom for my people screed, undulating as if dreamed by some creature under the waves, beneath his mind swimming, freestyling, a groovy freedom for my people. Coleman Hawkins with the words, his postmodern literature, a poem of ideas, those older light bulbs as Snow White, dwarfed by time yet controlling science. Whitey straightening Milady's hair, Whitely disabling Shakespeare, Whitey saying play fair, no riots, make like the straight hair, as Christ dangle for our heresy, slaves to power, America rapping for cocaine and capitalism. That's what hip-hop is about. And let God sort 'em out. Galahads of the white powder. That's that white power. Like clouds over the surface of real black literature. My crowd co-working to free Palestinians.
Trump speaks as if he weren't irrelevantly their umpteenth sex criminal president. He must have been asleep when the memo was read to him. You've been but the screen protecting the secret confederation, state so deep and snorting their snow. Oliver Stonely conspiratorial, knowing the real as most normal folk. What of the letters and tapes and such, sullying the president's name thus? Study the man on the tape punch, drunk and studying several of the ladies numbered among Epstein's equations, multiple the threats to his jail, the ensign, some of the richer men who paid him.
What if they'd slain him?
What then?
Yeah, what about all those
Flying with one of the biggest assholes in crime since Hitler, since Hannibal. Conspiring thus in the stratosphere, denying Trump the gift, who sat as Mein Kampf upon the desk and laughed the fiery orange of the ginger cat.
a dinosaur
With wizardly language, rising surface, that pitchfork crowd, the Brian Wilson discs of compact, designing its form with one hand and admiring the moribund band. When I grow up to be a man in brackets, eye-rollingly reading down the track list while he played the Beach Boys' last hit, smiling fake as the people laughed at him, driving Drake towards Pico-fascism.
That's why he's acting so fucking fascist. It's because he's pissed.
It's 1:48 p.m. The sun's warmly playing over everything, just shining as it does in July. As televised and in so many different skies. I put the rhymes aside and then at 1:54 I came back to it and drew these lines. You see, there was someone at the door delivering food, pizza, and wine on the table now. A real cool time, whether it's 1:57 and 32 or 1969, baby. Borrowing from the Stooges, his philosophy, tonight I wanna be yours. In dog years, as the timeless force beside the city. These rhymes ignored society. Now when I wrote this piece of the text, it was 2:03 p.m. Time flies, man, like flies in a cloud, as the fire of Heraclitus. These rhymes toward the timeless. The timeless. Drifting through limbo, thinking you here now, teleporting food to those neediest mouths in the global south, feeding his cult the weirdest mumblings. Picking up the verse again at 6:40 p.m. Throwing a few more words in and serving you the song. There's still time on the track, I guess. I'll freestyle rap the rest at 6:44 p.m. Rapping you more of the song. Yo, freestyling. From Gravity's Rainbow to Mason and Dixon, the censor erasing all of Pinchon, and also Edward Albee, because of something he said in some magazine, and also Lawrence Sternman, because he was serving such raps as these. Tristram Shandy, these random words. So digressive as the flow of my messages. Oh, vagina's wetness, so licentious. Below the sky as it reddens. Humanly opening the cream soda can as no other creature can, giving you the dope, dreamy dank, rolled up in the poetry of Shakespeare. Thank me later. Right now, these waves need surfers, oh slaves of his word, engaged to be his servants. No habeas corpus, arraigned and deported. Cocaine for the snorting, Boldy James at 4 a.m. The poet raised an orange flame. And so, holding my flame to the bowl and smoking, I became the pure poet. Freestyling on the page of Brutal, purer than heaven. The Moor of Venice, that's Othello, for those of you uneducated. In poetry/entertainment, and anything I saw from that day forward became fodder for raps and maybe poetry. A crow pecking the eyes out of a dead squirrel. The road ahead alive with many such crows. I'm so ready to die. This is my everyday struggle, so cleverly disguised as empty twaddle. You've wetly, surprisedly stepped in the puddle. Elegiac, these evergreens of hope. I mean the town in British Columbia. Believe these fountainous whispers of the numberless infinity where from all things arise. Thinking in speech that rhymed, Mbaruk, on the brink of being defined, startled everyone by leaving meanings behind. Yo, it's not the swaying form of the tree, nor the shape of your belief. It's more the acorns beneath. It's more the way words feel. The rapper loved his etymologies, the jazziest, softest in all of his philosophy classes. An Andrew Mbaruk is an anarchist, savage marksman rapping from the heart and a tongue. Standing arborescent for the black-barred reptilian, guarding his nest asleep. The Tyrannosaurus Rex of readers, regularly eating versicles, biting into the meat of a verbally defeated wordsmith. Darker times call for darker men. Obama, no Mbaruk for president. Hard like the thought of existentialists, looking smart in his socks and a hat, vomiting an automatic rap as the lights on a bicycle's wheels in the night so psychedelically aglow. I'm something more than rap or poetry. I'm something more than rap or poetry. I'm neither someone nor nobody. I'm ashore as the cold sea. I'm the sun and all that glittery gold beneath. His afros, white hairs, countless, alas, I'd call that a growing anti-blackness. Facts like Black Lives Matter versus Batman, bat climbing up a chapter of BLM. Am I as tough a rapper as Rakim and them? Or slant rhymes valid to these Caucasians? Yo, that's my Excalibur, key away. Stand back while I Gallagher, please and thanks. Yo, the song go weapon whereby watermelon everywhere flies. His negritude a line longitudinal, extending from the child unto the man. Richard writing the haiku blacker than those hiding as doom behind a mask. A hat over the sleepy head, his afro, the prefix attached to his genius. An afro-surrealist landing as the secret attack on Cairo, Egypt. Hieroglyphic, his mind so niggerish, riding over literature on his high horse giggling. His rhyme book hidden with his style's precision within a riddle, sinking like ink into your skin. Divine scribbler, rhyming thinker, a few flakes shy of true wintriness, a few white hairs but the beginnings of death. Style's precision within a riddle, sinking like ink into your skin, divine script. Freestyling, learning to think up rhymes in a few seconds, serving you beer beside the pretzels, learning to freestyle from the experts, not those who read how to rhyme in a textbook. Yo, he's like maybe Aeschylus or Sophocles, the way he rocks the people with his awesome speech. Yo, freestyle. Yo, low in the sky, laying the lonely wine-red moon as the ghosts beside Scrooge. The tone of white music, the bones of a minor lutenist. His lowbrow rhymes brutish. We go high sky blue. Roman, his high salute. This is so unlike you, Brutus. older than my students and growing to like legumes. His overdue library books as poetry by bell hooks. In one fell swoop I composed this by the red moon's rosy minding evermore over the wild evergreens of before there were men and women and more overly dedicated to showing you that you were naked as the snake did, exposingly as the negatives in a dark room disturbed, and Mbaruk with the words this, cosmic to your earthly, godly perfectly, his wandering beneath Venus, with his long green serpentine cocky beery text, mораler than fucking infinite jest, oral, the minty breath of a Homer spinning his web. It's no service here, no internet, so perfect it's ridiculous. Current events, words bent as the Cirque du Soleil, or the pirouette in ballet, or James Chance his contortions, random performance, rap for the abnormal among us. Sorrow and unrest, no chorus, no structure as the bridge to collapse synaptic his balladry. Neuroleptic pills can't make flaccid the phallus of speech, the literature black and deep as the will within Alexander the G, Aristotelian as the trees and dreamily dancing weeds. Beneath the palace asleep, Baudrillardian as wild animals, the hearty lion, the jackal, Mbaruk's mind on acid and coke, art crumbly like Mr. Natural, his rap so the granola path through North Vancouver, so advanced as Leroy Jones, the steeped in Joyce poet, devoid of soullessness, speaking out his orifice such jewels as the Georgic's Virgilian, incorrigible with the jibber-jabber. Join me now, oh, walking through an open valve, into the poet's mouth and down, into the scariest, i.e. the inferno. Sex toys for the breaking in, into the void forsaken. I higgity-hoy there, matey lifting his voice in praise of Jesus and Satan to even things out. It was 8:03 p.m. when I finished making this beat and began to speak in rhymes against the current so false, against his truth event, more than human as the blues and death, whether ignoring the TV or glued to your set together as cherry jello, carelessly letting go dancing to that MTV countdown as Leonard Cohen's beautiful losers enter the poet's humor, cruelty first. The characters spoon-fed as gruel their words, his marionette moves by computer. The terroristic truth like a rumor, crashing through your mood like a Kool-Aid pitcher, cultic. The music he used to whisper, shout it out now. From the roof to his neighbors, a public figure as the walking man sign under the green light, nodding to my rhymes, freestyle from the literature on my shelf. Rick Moody's the diviner's umbrella will sell. The marriage of heaven and hell. Ishmael reads Juice, his O.J. Simpson novel. Yeah, O.J. Simpson novel. Yeah. And too old to give up rock now. Why? It's probably how I'll die. In a song on the mic. Filling his days with this rap shit beneath the waves of it as the halibut, till he's dragged out of bed by the fascists to some city way out in Alaska perhaps, under J.D. Vance's command. Dig all these flaming MAGA hats. The streets awake and black, the cosmos blacker than ice, wherein time passes as a white American as the apple you bite, the pear and passion fruit delight appearing as a candle's flickering eye, to hear what it danced to as it shined. You'd moonwalk as I rap on the mic, too weird for a mere calendar time. Through the years a fearless samurai, looping a fiasco as the fresco or mural or dancing on a pedestal. Andrew Mbaruk had such testicles as you find on such animals as elephants. Black excellence, black excellence, black excellence, black excellence, black excellence. Redder than love and white as a melanistic bloodline, severed in what some call genocide. But what a guy. Last among the Negroes, one survived of black people here, flashing his teeth and grinning through the flat screen and your speakers, rapping in a relaxed meter, his flaccid meaninglessness, this random speech addressed to cats who believe in jazz, and randomly rapping as the handy man with the hammer, hammering the manifold in a carpentry paradoxical into Mbaruk's speech darkly aglow, sandwiched between art and commercialism, dancing in the dark as Bruce Springsteen and Andrew apart from human existence. He's a fruitlessly withered tree, fluidly, liquidly, using his nether speech, the rumor of infinity, bluely the river of evil, thrown out of this Eden, going out as the fizzling evening sun. Yo, it's easy to rap actually. The poet and Ian Hanomansing, speaking only facts to them in a sequence so distractfully weirder than Nas and Jay-Z. Nevertheless, the one little puzzle piece that makes rap complete. What does it mean if you can't? Rap is he, rap's canary, down in the deepest abstractions asleep, revealing what rap can be. Gravity, pushingly breathing out a black being, push a T with no malice and the greed of 3 or 4 rappers. These reborn souls, trans migrants, deported over the vast and violent ocean into the world as Heidegger throws us, giving you the poem as I spoke it, with no editing, just the flow of his mental being, his vocal fingerprint, holding the language with his whole abrasively slower way with words as if cocaine were Seroquel, flowing a spoken trail, overtaking Ghostface, his broken brain, schizo insane, they said, though they may have just Being less pro-intellectual than most of my friends and lovers. Poetry is bread and butter, toasting the death of post-structuralism, and rowing against the flow of your water's wisdom, on a mission as the Pope atop Catholicism. Job, but a blob in his vision as the blow job to the politician, boasted in the job description. Yodeling his thoughts for the children as Old Dirty Bastard and the Wu-Tang Clan were, man, too amazing for the average person. Yo, freestyling thusly. His weird style of philosophy, built of rhymes and rocks and bricks, to opine for all who exist these strange signs and bottled images. Removing the cork and flowing as water under the bridge and into the village where it collects for the imagists these mental pictures.